Good morning, County Council. I would like to call to order this council meeting of June 26, 2025. And at this point in time, as you are able, please join us in the standing and singing of O Canada.
O Canada, our home and native land, true patriot love in all of us command. With glowing hearts we see thee rise, the true north strong and free. From far and wide, O Canada, we stand on guard for thee. God keep our land glorious and free. O Canada, we stand on guard for thee. O Canada, we stand on guard for thee.
Thank you. Madam Clerk, could you please conduct our roll call?
Councillor Mackey, Councillor McKay, Councillor Carlton, Councillor Pringle, Councillor McQueen will be joining us momentarily, Councillor Nielsen, Councillor Patterson, Councillor Dickert, Councillor Kentner, Councillor Keaveney, Councillor Body, Councillor Craig, Councillor Milne, Councillor Dobreen, Warden Matrosovs, Councillor Bourdignon,
Present.
Councillor Eccles, and Councillor Hutchinson.
Present.
You have all members in attendance with the exception of Councillor McQueen.
Thank you. Let us begin by respectfully acknowledging that we are gathering on the traditional territory of the Anishinaabeg Nation, the people of the Three Fires, known as the Ojibwe, the Odawa, and the Potawatomi nations. And further, we give thanks to the Chippewas of Saugeen and the Chippewas of Nawash, known collectively as the Saugeen Ojibwe Nation, the traditional keepers of our lands and waters since time immemorial. In the south of our county lies the traditional territories of the Six Nations of the Grand River, Haudenosaunee. We are dedicated to honoring Indigenous history and culture and committed to moving forward in the spirit of truth, reconciliation, and friendship with all nations, First Nations, Métis, and Inuit people. At this point in time, I'll put a call out if there are any declarations of interest for this council agenda. See no hands go up, we will proceed on with the recommendation for the adoption of the minutes, item 6A. It's recommended that the minutes of the County Council meeting and the Committee of the Whole meeting dated June 12, 2025, and the resolutions contained therein be adopted as presented. May I ask for a mover and a seconder? Moved by Councillor Gregg, seconded by Councillor Keaveney. Any discussion? All those in favor? And that motion is carried. For council this morning, we do not have any closed session matters nor reports, so that allows us to move to number 9, which is the bylaws. So it's recommended that bylaw 523825 and 523925 be introduced and taken as read a first, second, and third time, finally passed, signed by the warden and the clerk, sealed with the seal of the corporation, and engrossed in the bylaw book. 523825, a bylaw to adopt amendment number 26 of the County of Grey official plan affecting lands described as Lot 18, Concession 13, Geographic Township of Croton, now in the Township of Southgate. And 523925, a bylaw to confirm all actions and proceedings of the council. May I ask for a mover and a seconder? Moved by Councillor Nielsen, seconded by Councillor Patterson. Any discussion? All those in favor? That motion is carried. News and celebrations. We have some exciting news. And so to begin with, I will call upon, Mr. Gibson, Manager of Housing Programs, and Ms. Curry, our Homeless Response Supervisor, to come forward and join in Director Shaw in some exciting news.
Through you, Warden. Good morning. It is my pleasure today to introduce our staff from our short-term shelter program. They're here to give a little synopsis of the successes that they've had for this program. And we just really want to show our celebration and our thanks for all of their hard work. So I'm going to introduce Josh Gibson, our Manager of Housing Programs, and Caitlin Curry, who is our Homelessness Response Supervisor, and they will introduce the rest of the staff.
Thank you very much, and good morning, Warden and County Council. I have a bit of a slide that'll play while I speak, just some photographs that we took at our celebration. Mouse bro. Thank you very much. So we were able, I want to start off really with a thank you for County Council for backing this project. You know, this was an out of the box idea when it was presented, and your support made it possible to launch the idea into reality. And then following that, I want to, say thank you to Anne Marie Shaw, our director. She really allows us to run with these ideas, supports them and drives them, making really big change in our community. So we felt it was really important today to recognize the first year of operations with the new property at 713 9th Avenue East and the successes that we've been able to have, and also recognize all the staff that made it possible. This is really hard work that they do on a daily basis, and they do it with such empathy and compassion and grace. And today I want to welcome and thank the staff. They're all here at the back. Specifically our two by name waitlist coordinators. They do the intake for the program. So they're taking those daily calls from people that are looking for service and hearing their stories and their barriers. So that's Riley Vanderberg Vingris and Cheryl Reed. We're also joined by our 4 case coordinators. They do daily outreach and supports with our participants in the program. They're helping them to address the barriers that they have with housing, visiting encampments, and assisting day to day. We are joined by Martina Williamson, Kiara Brunet, Mark Cedarhall, and Austin Russell. Our maintenance support staff is led by Corey Barfoot, who unfortunately isn't here today. He really has led all the site improvements to make better the project so that we can really serve our population. And Marianne Nicholson, who provides the unit turnovers, making sure that at no point in time does a unit sit empty for the evening. And finally, Great County's Homelessness Response Supervisor, Caitlin Curry. She took this role a few years ago, really hoping to get us on the path to a quality by name list and getting on a path to better coordination. The motel acquisition was a bit of a curveball, but with her past experience, she's really led this team into running with it and really embracing the challenge. So this dedicated group supported over 176 households in 2024 to move from our homelessness by names list into long-term housing. The short-term housing location specifically at 713 welcomed 480 unique individuals across 375 households, including over 50 children under the age of 16 to be supported. And not only were we able to make such a positive impact for the community, thanks to your support, but our operating costs of those nightly stays were reduced by 50% compared to the previous model. So thank you for giving us the opportunity to really thank the staff and show our appreciation. And once again, thank you.
So we do have a plaque to present. We're wondering, Warden, if you would have some pictures with staff, that'd be great. Thank you.
Absolutely. We were not going to miss this opportunity. The staff are there at the back at the ready, and this is our opportunity to bring them into the horseshoe and say thank you. I have to say personally that I've been taking a course on impact analysis, and I actually use the example of our motel purchase as an impact for environmental, social, and economic, and all the positive effects that have come out of it. And it was actually everyone in my class was quite interested to see this innovative way in which we've been able to meet all the needs. So thank you for everything that's been going on to make sure that it's been a success. Okay, and we do have another announcement, and this one is coming from our business enterprise coordinator, and I believe online. Yes, okay. So Ms. Catalan is online. There she is. Good morning, and we've had lots of exciting things happening over at the campus lately, and you have a special announcement to make.
I do. Thank you so much. So last week, the SEDC and Bruce, CFDC, and Hanover hosted the Hawk's Nest competition. And it was such a successful event. They all did an amazing job. 5 of the 7 finalists that competed and were awarded prizes were from Grey County, which is amazing because it is a Bruce and Grey initiative. And we just wanted to give a special shout out to one of our summer company students, Wyatt Guerin. So he was in our program last year. He started a business called Defy the Odds Basketball, coaching, training, that kind of thing. He came home with the full $10,000 investment plus the People's Choice Award, which never happens. He was, I guess, the kind of crowd favorite of the night. You know, he's 18 years old. He's keeping his business going. It's been so successful, and we're just super proud of him. So he's one of our Grey County guys. That's young entrepreneur, keeping things going, off to school in the fall, but continuing his business.
Excellent. Thank you. Well, I'm going to keep my microphone on so that you can pass on the applause that we're going to have. So congratulations. That is wonderful news. It is so great to hear that when that somehow we are able to jump in and help support at a certain moment in somebody's life, especially young people, that then it comes back tenfold because now they feel uplifted. So it feels very good to be that wind underneath the wings. So thank you so much for sharing that.
Thank you.
Okay, so with that, then I'll put it out to our council members if they have news and celebrations to share from our municipalities. We'll begin with Councillor Carleton.
Thank you, Warden, and good morning, County Council. Canada Day on Tuesday will start at 8 a.m. with yoga on the Big Bay Dock. And at 9 o'clock, we will have raising of the flag and some speeches and singing of O Canada, followed by breakfast back on shore. So we welcome anyone who would like to join us there for that. And then Cobble Beach, starting at 4 o'clock, we'll have live music on the patio. From 6 to 9, it's Grey Road Revival. Will be performing on the wedding green, and at 9 o'clock a bagpipe rendition of O Canada with the fireworks show to follow. So everyone's welcome to join us.
Thank you. And other news and celebrations, we'll go to Councillor Kentner.
Thank you very much, Warden Matrosovs. And everybody's familiar with Rant Magazine. It's a huge asset to our communities from Simcoe right through to Bruce. And lo and behold, in the 2025 summer edition, Meaford. So I hope you'll grab a copy. They're all over the place. Pick one up and enjoy the article. It's a very, very inspiring article about our great town. Thank you.
Thank you. And we'll go to Councillor Keaveney.
Thank you, Warden Matrosovs, and good morning, everyone. And I want to talk about a couple of events that are upcoming this weekend. At the Major General Richard Romer Meaford International Airport, that's a mouthful, will be Stomp the Bruce beginning on Friday afternoon at 4 o'clock and proceeding through Saturday and Sunday from 11 to 4. And this is a festival featuring lots of community and local music talent. So encourage everyone to come out, and I understand the tickets are free, so just come out and support. And our Canada Day begins on the 30th at Annan at the ballpark there, where there will be a barbecue, music, and games. And we carry on then Tuesday with a pancake breakfast, and that's the Military Family Resource Center and Rotary starting at 8 a.m. And that moves into the formal celebration at 11, where the mayor will be speaking, and we'll have our flag raising in O Canada, of course, sung by the Golden Airs, and a Rotary barbecue from 11:30 until 4, and lots of games and activities, fun for all. So come on out to Meaford if anybody's looking for anything to do on Tuesday. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. And we'll go over to Councillor Nielsen.
Thank you very much, Warden. This weekend on Saturday, the 28th, we have our gold rush in Eugenia. So many moons ago, there was a belief that there was gold in them there hills. Kevin, hold your tone. But they didn't find gold. But they having a gold rush, you can come. There's panning for gold, beer gardens, live band, lots of family activities. And if you want to come harass me, I'll be being your bartender from 3 o'clock till 7 o'clock.
Thank you. I live in those same hills and I have yet to find any. And we'll go, I'm going to go online to Councillor Bourgnon and then I'll go over to Councillor Dobreen after that.
Thank you, Madam Warden, and good morning, County Council. I was driving through there the other day, and my wife asked me if there's really gold in the hills, and I wasn't sure, so I said I'd check with Dane, and now I know. But in Canada, next Tuesday in Canada Day, of course, in the town of Blue Mountains, all over, ranging from the village to Thornbury and Clarksburg. We start, of course, at 8:30 a.m. with the pancake breakfast at the Legion. We move into face painting. There's a great scavenger hunt organized at the Marsh Antiques. We have a band playing on the street, the Board of Education. The parade leaves sharp at 11 a.m. from Clarksburg up into Thornbury. Bands playing all day. And then, of course, Madam Warden, as our mayor, you'll be handing out cupcakes in front of the bakery after the parade. And the Rotary will be having events in the parkette behind downtown. So it'll be just a great day overall with the culmination of the parade and then the bands playing. And so everybody, I know you have your own events, but if you're anybody in town, please join us for Canada Day celebrations in the town of Blue Mountains.
Thank you. Councillor Dobreen.
Thank you. Good morning, Warden Matrosovs, County Council, staff. Southgate has a number of events this weekend, as everyone does. Saturday at 4 p.m. is the Show Your Colors Pride Walk. And then on Tuesday in Dundalk, from noon till 4 is the Junction Community Initiatives Canada Day Connects food, fun, and entertainment at the Memorial Park Frank McIntyre building. And in Holstein, we have a car show from 10 to 1, followed by a barbecue, fireworks, and the Flying Paws dog show, all starting at 6 o'clock and going through until dark with the fireworks. So hopefully we'll see you out if you can. Obviously, we're all busy with our own communities, but we're looking forward to it in Southgate.
Okay, thank you very much. And looking around, any others? Oh, over here, we'll go to Councillor Eccles.
Don't talk about any fool's golds in West Grey. We are going to ignore Southgate. The West Grey Durham Lions puts on a Durham Loves Canada Day on July the 1st, and from 2 to 4 this year we have the Mudman playing, and of course all the other activities and everything culminating in a grand fireworks display at dusk. So it'll start because I do believe there is another one happening with the firefighters from Grey Highlands in our joint community called Priceville, where activities start about 5 o'clock and run through, and with culminating in a fireworks display there as well too. So I will try to get to as many as I can, but Grey County is a big county. If you start at 8 o'clock in Big Bay, you may get to some of the activities by dark. So welcome everybody, and thank you for all the community groups that put on activities celebrating Canada Day.
Thank you. Anything else? Okay, looks like we're good. All right. Thank you very much. So with that then, that actually concludes the items of business for our council session this morning. So I will look for a motion to adjourn. And it's moved by Councillor Nielsen and seconded by Councillor McKay. All those in favor? And council is adjourned. We'll give a few moments for the technology to switch over for our committee of the whole.